Children's Association at Edmonton Green Library Museum doing an exhibition on the history of Congolese Rumba music, and we're inviting everyone to come and learn more about Congolese Rumba, the history, its origins, and the instruments used. So if you have time, please come through.
Chers frères et sœurs congolais et africains, Congolese Children Association nous a fait le plaisir d'introduire au niveau du musée de Monton l'histoire de la musique congolaise, précisément de la rumba. Et vous avez passé, venez voir la rumba, comment est-ce qu'elle a été née, partir de kumba jusqu'à la rumba, et les différents instruments de la musique qu'on utilise, les différents groupes qui ont commencé à partir de nous, Pépé Calais, non papa Calais, et puis jusqu'à nos jours. C'est une bonne histoire qui va vous apporter une bonne connaissance pour la musique congolaise, précisément notre rumba. Merci.
Maintenant, on commence à voir ce qui se passe. L'exposition du rumba.
For example, we have our first instrument here called the marimba. It's a wooden made instrument. The notes are made from the different sizes of the wood. As you can see here, the smaller, it goes from smaller to bigger. The bigger woods are the lower notes, and the higher woods are the higher notes. If you come around on this side, we have what we call an acoustic guitar. We have what we call an acoustic guitar. It's mostly used in the rumba music. It was mainly used by artists like Franco, and in the song the Pandas Chacha,
Nico,
by Dr. Nico. If you come back around, if you come back around, there's many. If you come back around, there's many. When you come, you can see there's many song choices to listen to. When you come, you can scan the QR code and have a listen to yourself. If you come back on this side, there's other instruments like we have the likembe over there. We have a gas, tam tam, and we have the lokole. The lokole is mainly used when in the villages as communication. For example, weddings, the death of a king, or if someone's giving birth to twins. If you go back around the table, we have the timeline of Congolese Rumba musicians, the generations of Congolese Rumba musicians. For example, we have the first generation, Apollo Music, he reigned from 1930 to 1950. We had artists like Wendo Colossoy, Paul Kamba, and etc. We have the second generation, the golden years, which reigned from 1950 to 1970. That had artists like Franco Luambo Makiadi and Dr. Nico. This generation, the generation that created Odiemba and the Fiesta style.
Papa Noel is still alive, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's still alive.
Yeah.
In the third generation, we have Clan Langalanga. Clan Langalanga combined both Fiesta and Odemba to create Seben. In the third generation, we have musicians like Justar Lukalungu, Papa Wemba, and a famous guitarist called Pepe Felix Manako. In the fourth generation, we have the generation Dumbolo, generation Wenge, that had musicians like King Kester, Kofi Olomide, Ibn Werasa. Kofi Olomide started originally from the third generation but became more popular in the fourth generation. And in the final generation, we have from 2010 to 2024, so till now. So we have the new school, we have Fali, Ferre, Fabregas. Right now they don't have like an identity like the other four generations because they're mostly made for mixing outside culture genre and Congolese music. For example, Fali Pupa, he mixes most times Afro beats, but in Ferre he takes a lot of inspiration from the second generation because he likes to make rumba in the Odemba style. That's all I have to say.
Just if you can do that.
The history.
historian. You stay there
Um,
in the exhibition.
yeah, so the history of Congolese rumba can be traced all the way back to the 1930s, traced all the way back to the 1930s during Belgian colonial rule, where it was a fusion of Afro-Cuban music and traditional Congolese rhythms, which gave birth to Congolese rumba. And during this time of Belgian colonial rule, a time of urbanization and industrialization, it encouraged a lot of Congolese people to get themselves into music as a form of entertainment and ultimately being a career as well. And as was mentioned before, the traditional instruments that were used as well, such as the dam-dam, the ligembe, which is a thumb piano, the gas-gas, which is like a shaker, and the lokole, which was a traditional instrument. It then grew into other instruments such as the guitar. And yeah, the reason why we've done this is because we obviously have also realized how UNESCO have also realized that Congolese rumba is an intangible cultural heritage of humanity that needs to be preserved. So we also want to do the same and spread awareness about the importance of Congolese rumba and spread awareness of that specifically in the UK. And yeah, trying to educate people onto how important the genre is and on its origins. So we encourage everyone to come to the Edmonton Green Library Museum to also learn more about Congolese rumba and yeah, learn some good history. Thank you.
Thank you.